Hello, welcome back to my page, Harmony Lives in Me, and happy Saturday. I just wanted to come to you on this day and just encourage someone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a mother, nurse, and an author in that order. And I write to inspire, motivate, and encourage mainly other women, but of course, me and too. I wrote my first book in 2015, and it is my memoir. And I was encouraged to write my memoir by my oldest son. If I don't write it for myself, because I put it off, and I procrastinated, and he said, Mama, if you don't write it for yourself, write it for other women. So my memoir is a very heart-wrenching um, um, my story of the raw truth and very transparent. And I learned from someone I was listening to, a speaker, a famous speaker, that what comes from the heart reaches the heart. And so if you're not transparent, you won't be effective. So I enjoyed doing my meditations, and I start sharing my meditations because I've always read meditation book. And like I said, shared with you all before, my youngest son um, gave me a meditation book, and I still have it, and that book is over 25 years old. But today I wanted to share a very encouraging word that I read out of one of my meditation books, and I called it I Can Fly. So that right there lets you know that it's going to be a very powerful uh, word. And it starts off saying, the bumblebee's wings are so thin and its body so big it should not be able to fly. The only problem is the bumblebee doesn't know that. Isn't that an astounding uh, word? Have you ever watched a bumblebee? His wings are so thin, but that great big body, how is he able to propel himself up in the air and just swoon around in the air like that? And it says here the problem is the bumblebee doesn't know that his body is so big. And that's how it is with most of us. Most of us do not know what we cannot do until someone tells us. We are willing to try almost anything, go anywhere, stretch ourselves to the limits in pursuit of our dreams. And then we talk to other people. We are reminded of how dangerous it can be, how ridiculous it sounds, what a chance we are taking. People have no problem informing us of all the downfalls and pitfalls. They cannot see how we will ever reach the goal. They can't see it, but we can. But with them reminding us of all this, of how ridiculous it sounds, and what a risk we might be taking. I'll share this with you. I was an LPN for 12 years. And I procrastinated because I listened to other people. I initially finished LPN school and enrolled in RN school that next month. But listening to naysayers and say, it's not going to make any difference. What's the difference? You're a nurse anyway. But it was one doctor came up to me and he asked me a question. And he looked down at my name tag and he saw LPN. He asked, could he talk to an RN, please? And that right there was the straw that broke the camel's, one of the straws that broke the camel's back for me. So I went back to school, and but first was talked it over with one of my coworkers. She was an older lady, and I thought she would give me some positive feedback. And she told me, "You'll be wasting your time. You don't need to do that." And I was so discouraged, but something inside of me said, "No, I'm going on anyway." So they cannot see how we will ever reach the goal. They put us in touch with our faults, our limitations, and our habits. They remind us of all the others who didn't make it, and in vivid detail, they tell us why. They give us warnings, cautions, and helpful hints about alternative things we could do. When they are finished, we have been effectively talked right out of our dreams. Bumblebees do not talk, and neither should we. If we have a dream we want to come true, the only way to it is through it. We must take a chance, a risk, and a leap. If we believe in ourselves and our ability, we will be taught how to fly. So I thought that was a very encouraging word for somebody who have a dream, but every time you take that step forward, you talk to some of your naysayers or your so-called friends or your confidants, and they discourage you. But until you follow your dream, you will never, ever, you will never reach your goal if you don't pursue your dreams. But if you do not follow your dreams, you will always regret it. So you can check me out on Amazon.com. I write to inspire and motivate and encourage. And my first book, The Addiction Through the Eyes of a Nurse, Rising Above Adversity Through Faith, is what I had to do all my life. And adversity is what strengthens you, propels you to fly like a bumblebee. So check me out, and thank you for coming to my page again, and have a wonderful day.